is my brother.
That part. Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. He say, you said all.
Yeah,
We'll get to that.
yeah. God desires mercy, not sacrifice. The knowledge of God more than burnt offering.
Okay,
So
we'll
what
deal
is
with
that
that. That ain't
talking
what we're
about?
talking about. So we'll deal with that. Okay, we'll deal with that. That ain't what we're
I
talking
said that's
about.
not what
Yes, it
we're
is.
talking about. So we'll deal with
I
that.
said that's not what we're talking
Yes,
about.
it
So
is.
we'll
All right.
deal
So
with
just
that.
listen. Just listen.
All right. So
Yeah,
just
yeah,
listen.
yes, it
No, I'm
was
not.
talking. What are you talking about?
Okay. So he said, you said also, we're talking about the book of Malachi. Let me brief you.
So he said, you
We're
said
talking
also, we're
about the
talking
book
about
of
the book of
Malachi.
Malachi. Let me brief
Okay,
you.
because a lot
We're
of people
talking
have a
about the book of
misview of the
Malachi.
scripture, for I am
Okay,
the Lord, I
because a lot of
change
people
not.
have a
And they
misview of the
assume
scripture, for I
that
am the
that is
Lord, I
saying, oh,
change
see,
not.
the Lord
And they
don't change, so
assume
like he ain't
that
changed the
that is
law,
saying,
and he
oh,
ain't
see, the
changed
Lord
this.
don't change,
God
so
made
like he
changes
ain't
throughout,
changed the
even
law,
even
and
in the
he ain't
law
changed
system,
this. And
God made
God
changes.
made changes throughout,
God made
even
changes
in the
throughout the
law
whole
system.
book,
God made changes. God made
from the
changes throughout the
beginning to
whole
the end.
book.
No,
And listen,
within
God
the
made
Ten Commandments, he
changes
added no more.
throughout the
Listen,
whole
God
thing.
made changes throughout the whole thing.
So you got to know that. You got to know that.
So you
It's
got to
very.
know
I
that.
can show
You
you
got
so.
to
I can
know
show
that.
you a change he made. Okay, good.
It's very. I can
Look.
show you
I'm gonna
so.
show
I
you a
can show you
change
a
that he
change
made.
that he
Right.
made. Okay, good. Look. I'm gonna show you a change that
When
he made.
God
Right.
first told him about the Sabbath, about when they was in the
When
wilderness,
God first
God
told him
told him you
about the
couldn't go
Sabbath, about
outside
when
your
they was
tent
in the
on the Sabbath.
wilderness, God
Right.
told him you couldn't go
But
outside
then
your tent
turn
on the
around
Sabbath.
and turn
Right.
around in
But
Leviticus.
then
In
turn around
Leviticus, he
and
told him to have
turn
a
around
solemn
in
meeting
Leviticus.
on the
In
Sabbath
Leviticus,
day.
he
That's
told
a
him to have a
change.
solemn meeting on
That's
the
a change. I
Sabbath
told
day.
you first
That's
you
a
couldn't go out your
change.
house in Exodus 16.
That's a change. I told
But
you
then I
first
tell
you
you to
couldn't go
have a
out your
holy
house in
convocation
Exodus
on the Sabbath.
16.
Hmm.
But then I tell
So
you to
you
have
got
a
to go
holy
outside your
convocation
house
on the
to go to
Sabbath.
the tabernacle where the Lord
So you
gonna
got to
come
go
at.
outside your house to go to the
Let's
tabernacle
make
where
that
the
make
Lord
sense
gonna
now.
come at.
That's a change.
Let's make that make sense now.
Yeah,
That's a
that's
That's a
talking about
change,
don't do
brother.
your
What
own
you talk?
pleasures
Wait,
on the
what you talking
Sabbath.
about?
That's a change, brother. What you
No,
talk? Wait,
no,
what you
the
talking
Hey,
Sabbath
I
has
about?
gotta
never
agree with him,
changed.
brother.
No.
Host, that's not correct,
I gotta
man.
agree with him,
Not
brother.
correct about that Sabbath now.
That's not
How you doing,
correct,
T?
man. Not
What's
correct about that Sabbath now.
what's it?
Because what is the
Hold it,
Sabbath?
hold
The
it, hold it.
Sabbath,
What was the
even back in the day, they always
They
gathered
didn't always
together.
gather together. At one
They
time,
always
God told them
gathered.
the Sabbath, you couldn't
They
go
didn't
outside
always
your
gather
house.
together.
Exodus
At one time,
16.
God told them the
Don't
Sabbath, you
go
couldn't go outside
outside
your
your
house.
house on the
Exodus
seventh
16.
day.
Don't
Every man
go
abide in their
outside your
place
house on the
on
seventh
the
day.
seventh day.
Every man abide in their place
Yeah,
on the seventh day.
It
yeah.
ain't no
Did you read in
context.
context?
It ain't no
It's
context.
talking about don't do your own
Come on,
pleasure.
man.
Don't go
Come on, man.
outside and do what
Hold
you
on. That's
want to
fine.
do.
That's fine. Let's read. Let's read. Let's read. Let's read. It's not talking about that. Now listen. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna put this disclaimer out there now, because
Now listen,
we're not gonna have.
I'm
Let
gonna
me
put
tell you
this
this. This how
disclaimer
these
out there now,
conversations
because
gonna go here. Okay.
we're not gonna have this. I'm telling you,
I'm
this
not
how these
right.
conversations gonna
You
go
ain't
here,
right.
okay?
The Bible
I'm
is
not
right.
right.
Okay.
You ain't
Do
right.
everybody agree with
The
that? Do you
Bible
feel
is
like
right.
do
Okay?
you,
No,
If everybody agree with
okay,
that, do
cool.
no,
you
Well,
feel like
God bless.
no.
Well, I
That's not
mean,
how it works.
we'll see you some other
okay,
time.
cool.
If you don't feel like
God
the
bless.
Bible
Well, I
is
mean,
right over what I
we'll see
say
you some
over
other
what
time.
you
If you don't
say,
feel like the
then you
Bible
in the
is
wrong
right
room,
over what
brother.
I say
Yeah, the
over what
Bible
you
is
say,
right.
then you in the wrong room, brother.
Wait,
Yeah, the Bible is right.
so what was the prophets wrong?
Is right.
So what was the prophets wrong?
Okay, cool. Nah, yeah, we ain't gonna even entertain that. But I was gonna show him something, but he don't
Yeah,
believe
go
the
ahead.
Bible.
I want you to show me still because, like,
Yes, sir.
I disagree that God changed the Sabbath.
Okay, okay, that's fine.
Amen.
Exodus 16. Exodus 16. It's very plain. It's plain, like James say. It's very plain. Exodus 16. And Exodus 16, 25. Moses said, eat that today, for today is a Sabbath unto the Lord. Today you shall not find it in the field. Okay? 6 days you shall gather it. But on the seventh day, which is the Sabbath, in it there shall be none. And it came to pass that there went out some of the people on the seventh day for to gather, and they found none. And the Lord said unto Moses, how long refuse ye to keep my commandments and my laws? That's a simple violation. I said, don't go out on the seventh day to try to get no food, because it ain't going to be none out there. What is you doing out there trying to go get some food for when I just told you it ain't going to be none out there? But you had some still. I'm going to go out there anyway. Okay? He said, look, how long are you going to refuse to keep my commandments and my laws? See, for that the Lord hath given you the Sabbath, therefore he giveth you on the sixth day the bread of 2 days. Abide ye every man